It's time for Sunday brunch. We've got Eric Himan in the kitchen with us this morning, and we're excited you're making apple turnovers, which sound delicious. They smell delicious. You've got some in the oven.
Yes. I decided to make these kind of like apple pie pocket things because I could actually eat an apple pie all by myself.
So this limits your input.
And I'm trying to be very good this year.
Yeah.
I usually make an apple pie around this time. I just get the feeling, you know, now it's cold weather. So it's like just the perfect kind of fall thing. But you're right, I end up eating like the whole thing, and I thought if I make them in little bites, then I can kind of save them for later and do it that way. So I have to say, puff pastry, those sheets that you can get at the grocery store, you can do so much with them, and they take all the time out of preparing something really big.
Yes, and they're easy. You get them in the frozen section?
Very easy. Get them in the frozen section, thaw them out for about 40 minutes, and then you roll it out. And what I've done already, as you can see right here, I've rolled out 3 of these squares.
Yep.
You basically get in a big sheet, and what I try to do is get it by 12 by 12 and just roll it out so that it's pretty even. Then I use my little cutting tool.
Yes,
and
you
try
used
to
that already last time.
Oh, yes. I love this thing. I would do some shameless promotion for it if I could. So you roll them out and try to get it into squares. You're going to, you know, 2 little rectangles in a square.
All right.
And then what I did was I made the stuffing, or the filling. And it is 3 apples. I use Granny Smith apples, like this nice green one right here.
Have the nice tart flavor.
I like the tart flavor. Some people like to use Fiji or other types of apples for their apple pie, but I think tart, for me, it works out because you're adding sugar to it, and raisins and stuff. So I had 3 apples, cut them up, dice them as small as you can get, because the smaller they are, the better, because these things are small themselves.
All right.
And then I put raisins in it. You can use cranberries, something to absorb the juice of it. But before you put your apples in, orange juice or lemon juice and a little bit of the zest, or else they will brown so fast.
Okay, good tip.
So orange juice, add your apples, add your raisins, and then I add 3 tablespoons of sugar. I add about 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Add in a little bit of salt, because you always need a little bit of salt in baking. And then I also add some flour into it as well. And allspice if you like nutmeg and different stuff like that. And then I mix it all up, and that's what I get. So it has kind of a really nice consistency.
Gooiness. Looks like it'll taste really delicious once it's baked up. So Eric, along with being a cook, you're also a rocking chef. Is this kind of you combine your interests here?
Oh yeah, I like a little different interests. I've been doing music for about the last 10 years, and I have a band in town, the Eric Himan Band. We just performed last Friday. And horn section, singing, backup singers, all this really great stuff, great musicians. And we're in the process of putting together a CD right now called Formal. So you can go to erichiman.com and check that out.
So that's why maybe people didn't realize you've got the tattoos and the cooking. You know, you mix it together here. You're a rockin' chef.
They're equal interests.
Cool.
So now we use a little bit of egg wash, which is an egg plus a tablespoon of water, and we're going to put it on the edges very nicely like that, and fold it all up to a point.
Oh, cool. Like a little wonton.
Like a little wonton, like a little apple pie wonton.
All right, Eric, well, we will check out the finished product in just a little bit. Thank you so much.